Time is running out. You've got just 1 minute left, and I want you to listen closely because God has just revealed your only way out. Life can feel overwhelming, like you're trapped in a maze with no exit in sight. But here's the truth. When you're at your lowest, that's when divine intervention becomes clear. First, you need to recognize that your situation is not the end. It's a setup for a breakthrough. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth, and sometimes the only way out is through faith. Second, embrace the power of prayer. When you feel like you're at a dead end, turn to God. Ask for guidance and clarity. He knows the path better than you do and is ready to illuminate the way forward. Third, take action. Faith without works is dead. Once you receive that revelation, don't hesitate. Step boldly into the direction God has shown you. It might be scary, but remember, courage is fear that has said its prayers. Lastly, surround yourself with positivity. Seek out those who uplift and inspire you. The right community can help reinforce your faith and provide support as you navigate this journey. So, if you're feeling stuck right now, take a deep breath. Know that God has a plan for you, even when it feels impossible. Trust in His timing and His guidance, because your way out is closer than you think. Remember, it's just 1 minute left. Make it count. Embrace this moment. Trust in the revelation you've received and step forward into the light. Your breakthrough is waiting. My child, I ask you to stop. Let go of whatever occupies your hands and mind. This moment is for us, not for later, not when life settles. It is for now. The message I bring is not simply spoken sounds. It is a holy break in your routine. I am present with you, my beloved one. My essence fills this very place you are in. Even if you don't fully sense everything around you, these are not just soft words to soothe you. This is a divine encounter. Do not treat this as unimportant noise. Listen completely to what I say, for I will share insights that will change your spirit. Every instant we spend together carries profound meaning. Each passing second reflects my splendor. Remain with me, my child, because if you depart too soon, you will overlook what your being was designed to embrace. Silence the noise surrounding you, my precious one, and the quick stream of ideas in your head. This is not a chance meeting. It is not brief or by accident or merely a thought. It comes from me. It is deliberate. I am here not just watching, not only holding you in my thoughts from a distance. I am within this very space where your unspoken pains have resonated, where your soft requests have risen with tears. I stand close to you, bringing the entirety of my being, yet with the tender attention of a devoted parent whose love has no end. This is not a beautiful description. This is not a reassuring concept meant to calm you. My presence is not far off. It is not something to hope for or desire. It is here now. I have entered not because anything was wrong, but because all things have aligned completely. The right moment, your receptiveness, the quiet longing in your heart, all have gathered into this holy point in time. And I chose this precise breath to bring you this awareness. You are genuinely not by yourself. You have anticipated my voice, perhaps expecting vast signs in the heavens or mighty miracles. I chose to come into your world with a peaceful grandeur because I wished for you to feel me before you could clearly perceive me. I did not dispatch anyone else. I did not request another to offer you solace. I arrived personally, but listen well. Not only have I remained, I have been drawing near, awaiting your inner self to quiet enough to understand I was ever present. My beloved one, what you are sensing now is beyond mere emotion. It is a genuine encounter. It is timelessness connecting with your current moment. It is the resonance of my voice which never stopped speaking. Even when your hearing could not detect it, I was anticipating the quiet to grow deep enough for your heart to perceive the truth. I am within this space, and wherever I enter, that place becomes hallowed. It becomes consecrated earth. Therefore, release the need to impress. Put down the weight of regret and disgrace. Stand or cry or bow. Respond in whatever way your spirit requires, but do so understanding this. You are not simply envisioning things. You are meeting the nearness of your Maker. And I did not arrive for a short stay. I came to stay, my cherished one. I have perceived every quiet sound that left your heart when you felt utterly alone. I have witnessed your face against a tear-soaked cushion, your utterance too delicate to be more than a breath. Still, that soft sound was powerful to me. You did not know it, but each expression of your suffering created a change in the invisible places. I did not just listen to your words. I sensed the profound sorrow beneath them. I did not require volume to be affected. I needed your genuine self. And truly, how open you have been with me in the shadows. You never had to yell for me to listen. You never had to form an ideal plea or cite a particular verse to capture my notice. You simply had to be authentic. And you were. In your frailty, I moved nearer. In your vulnerable sincerity, I approached with all the gentle affection of a devoted parent who always wishes to hear their child speak. I was never seeking a display of flawlessness. I was anticipating the unvarnished truth of your inner self. And you presented it to me. I want you to grasp that I did not remain apart, watching your difficulties from afar. No, I arrived and sat next to you. I was in the still part of your space, closer than your very breathing. I observed the unseen fight behind your cheerful face, the exhaustion beneath your everyday duties. And while others perceived strength, I saw one bearing too much on their own. And that is why I selected this instant, precisely here, precisely now, to tell you, you no longer need to carry these weights by yourself. I am not waiting for you to resolve matters or conclude your challenging times before I intervene. I have already done so. My being touches the fractured spots around you. My touch rests on the areas of your heart that ache without sound. This is not just an expression, my child. Yet, my beloved, you have sensed me in those times when inner strength appeared unbidden, when calm settled chaos without warning, when tears flowed but did not overwhelm your spirit. That was I, not an analogy. It was I. So attend carefully now, my beloved, because I am speaking straight into that part of you that still questions if your expression truly holds significance for me. I have perceived every single utterance, even those you were too hesitant to voice, even the words you breathed softly toward the heavens in the deep hours of the night, hoping someone, anyone, might be paying attention. I did not just perceive them. I collected them. My child, understand this deeply. No whisper you uttered was lost to me. Every query, every quiet hurt was met with my full attention. While others might have overlooked your difficulties, I counted them precious. When your suffering seemed invisible to those around you, I took note of it deep within myself. And when you felt unseen in the quiet strength of your continued faith, I observed every detail. I listen intently to the words you speak when you are utterly alone, my child. The sincere outpouring of your spirit spoken when no human ear is near holds profound weight in my sight. For it is the cries born of deep anguish that truly shift the unseen realm. Though you may have sensed a stillness from me, I was responding to you in ways your senses could not yet perceive. Before your eyes even opened this morning, my cherished child, I was already present, expecting this very meeting, preparing for our shared moments. Before the weight of daily life could once more settle upon your spirit, I had already charted the course of your hours. Nothing you have experienced today has caught me off guard. Not your fatigue, not your setbacks, nor the familiar quiet sorrow you carry. You did not merely stumble into this understanding. You were called. That quiet urging, my beloved, was my very self. I have set aside this precise moment, this calm environment, this very breath, because I needed to reveal a truth that the clamor of your days, your striving, your efforts to simply persist could no longer keep hidden. You are always within my view, my child. While you may have felt disregarded by people, missed out on chances, or experienced ill luck, you have never once slipped from my memory. Your identity is woven into the timelessness of my being. It will not diminish. It cannot escape my perfect recall. You are not merely one among countless others in my creation. You are the object of my specific care. This moment, my child, is more than a temporary solace. It is undeniable proof that your place with me is secure beyond earthly reach. I did not allow loneliness to be a penalty. I permitted it so you might finally distinguish what truly sustains your inner being from what is superficial. Let me be clear, my beloved child. I did not desert you in your times of sorrow. I journeyed with you through those difficult passages. I supported you when you felt nothing. I firmly guided your way when your determination wavered under the weight of unanswered questions. I was there for every unspoken question, every silent longing, every breath of wordless despair. Unsettling thoughts may have suggested that being out of view meant being insignificant. But I declare to you, my cherished one, your periods of stillness had a purpose. I was protecting you as I tended to your inner self. I was ensuring your safety as I restored your wholeness. My quiet was not oversight, but a consecrated time where I was preparing what is intended for you, shielded from any influence that might disrupt its proper arrival. But now, my child, the distance is closing. Now, the stillness is giving way to clarity. And now, what was obscured is becoming plain. I am not merely assuring you of my nearness. I am demonstrating it with my actual being, with my strength, with a time so profoundly filled with my essence. This will become the basis for your next stage of growth. This is not the conclusion of your patience. It marks the start of a new segment in your journey. And though your physical perceptions might still be adjusting, my precious one, your inner self already comprehends. It perceives the cadence of my arrival, the subtle stirring of the sacred at work, the movement you sensed in the quiet, that inexplicable feeling that arose within your core when nothing external prompted it. That was not discomfort. It was a stirring to life. I have stepped into this place, and with me comes a deep wave of change. My actions are never trivial when guided by affection. Your entire self is reacting even if your thoughts cannot label it. I am altering the surroundings not through clamor but through essence, not with a cry but with a holy hush. My actions may not always be audible, but they are never insignificant. It saturates the areas where you felt empty and without vitality. This is not a figment of your mind. This is my truth made manifest not just in the wider world, but in your personal space in this very spot where you are. The essence of your situation is transforming not because everything is ideal, but simply because I am present. You have wondered when things would finally be different. My response is this instant, not in the distant future, not when you feel more robust, not when your conviction deepens. The shift starts not when the world aligns perfectly, but when your inner self begins to recognize me. And my beloved child, it has already begun. Your core is vibrant with anticipation because the divine realm has approached, and it will not withdraw without leaving its impression. Do not be startled if surroundings begin to seem strange, my child. This profound change often introduces clarity before it brings instant ease. What previously offered stability might now feel restrictive. What once brought contentment may abruptly appear hollow. That does not indicate an error. It signifies your personal advancement. The previous container is insufficient for what is emerging. I am enlarging your ability by extending what has been too confined for too long a time. Indeed, The foundation beneath you is moving. Indeed, the atmosphere around you is energized. Indeed, the profound sensation within your spirit is authentic. Yet, none of this is chaos. What you are experiencing is a divine separation. I am not shaking your foundations to bring ruin, my child. I am shifting things to guide you into a more profound existence. One uniquely crafted for you, filled with the very core of your reason for being. My intention was not merely to soothe your feelings. I came to ready the path for your true work, to clear away stubborn obstacles, and to open wide the room for the existence I envision for you to unfold. Therefore, do not be afraid of this transformation. Do not retreat from this upheaval. This is not uncertainty trying to hold you back, my beloved. It is I, freeing you from what has bound you, the ties of past letdowns, the restraints of waiting, the bonds of hopes that had faded. I do not seek your approval for this. I am here to reclaim what belongs to me. And you, my precious one, belong to me wholly, deeply, forever. The unseen world acknowledges this. The shadows understand this. And now it is time for you to recall this truth. When I enter any place, things must bend to my will. Apprehension must disappear. Disorientation must clear away. Expectation must stir. My very presence shapes the air you now breathe. My beloved child, this is not merely a concept. It is actual, taking form all around you. I am entering the rhythm of your everyday existence to restore the profound tranquility intended for your inner self. Let it find its place. Receive it fully. This significant shift is happening, and it is entirely for you. But my child, that internal pressure was not a threat. It was a soft urging, a divine summons, a hallowed awakening. You were not falling apart. You were discovering where you truly belong. The feeling within your chest was not the weight of the world upon you. It was your spirit expanding, extending, unfolding fully as it came alive. You were not being weighed down. You were being brought nearer. Grasp this truth, my precious one. When I approach, your entire self responds. Your breath might catch, your thoughts may wander, your heart might race. For you are perceiving something greater than your intellect can fully comprehend. This is not bewilderment. This is communion, the timeless touching your current moment. And it is I. It has consistently been I. The profound yearning, the sense of weight, the sudden rush of emotion. These were not signals of disorder. They were evidence of my flawless arrangement returning to the areas within you that have longed for me. You frequently anticipate stillness when you think of peace. However, genuine peace is not always a soft quiet. At times, it stirs powerfully, awakening you, disturbing the slumber of your inner being. I did not arrive to diminish your awareness, my beloved child. Thus, what you interpreted as trouble, I employed as an urgent summons, not to inflict pain, but to make your spirit tender. That profound heaviness was not a punishment. It was a preparation. You felt that intensity because I was softly reaching into your deepest core, not to oppress it, but to straighten its course, to bring back your capacity to sense me again. The surrounding world has dulled your perception, making you insensitive with endless clamor and shallow responses. So I approached, and as I did, your whole inner spirit began to awaken, not with terror, but with a hallowed vibration, a deep respect that vitalizes neglected areas and restores vigor to what appeared inert. Now that you comprehend, my child, stop naming what is divine with earthly words. This is not fright. This is my presence. This is not ruin. This is a fresh start. I am not opposing you. I am rousing you. And this awakening commences deep within your essence, even before your mind fully comprehends it. You did not require understanding of every single aspect of what was happening to be changed by it. What truly counted was your willingness to stay present, to bear through it, to shed tears within it, to lean on me through everything. And you did so. You kept an open heart. You did not reject me even when you were unaware it was I. And now here we are past that intense period in a calm place of insight. I never meant to alarm you. I was simply removing the lethargy that had settled upon your spirit. I desired your most profound devotion, not just your understanding. I wished for your intimacy, not your achievements. And now, my cherished one, I ask you to embrace what you have resisted. Permit your tears to fall without restraint. Let your breathing grow full. Unclench your hands. The intensity has transformed into my nearness. The profound yearning has become a path to me. You did not create this event. You did not exaggerate it. You lived through it, and now you are being deeply altered by it. For I did not simply let you perceive me. I allowed you to carry the clear mark of my closeness. That mark will stay with you. It will refine your insight. It will direct your journey. And most importantly, it will serve as your constant reminder that even when everything appeared to be falling apart, I was taking down the walls that stood between us.
Time is running out. You've got just 1 minute left, and I want you to listen closely because God has just revealed your only way out. Life can feel overwhelming, like you're trapped in a maze with no exit in sight. But here's the truth, when you're at your lowest, that's when divine intervention becomes clear. First, you need to recognize that your situation is not the end, it's a setup for a breakthrough. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth, and sometimes, the only way out is through faith. Second, embrace the power of prayer. When you feel like you're at a dead end, turn to God. Ask for guidance and clarity. He knows the path better than you do and is ready to illuminate the way forward. Third, take action. Faith without works is dead. Once you receive that revelation, don't hesitate. Step boldly into the direction God has shown you. It might be scary, but remember, courage is fear that has said its prayers. Lastly, surround yourself with positivity. Seek out those who uplift and inspire you. The right community can help reinforce your faith and provide support as you navigate this journey. So, if you're feeling stuck right now, take a deep breath. Know that God has a plan for you, even when it feels impossible. Trust in His timing and His guidance because your way out is closer than you think. Remember, it's just 1 minute left, make it count. Embrace this moment, trust in the revelation you've received, and step forward into the light. Your breakthrough is waiting. My child, I ask you to stop. Let go of whatever occupies your hands and mind. This moment is for us, not for later, not when life settles. It is for now. The message I bring is not simply spoken sounds. It is a holy break in your routine. I am present with you, my beloved one. My essence fills this very place you are in. Even if you don't fully sense everything around you, these are not just soft words to soothe you. This is a divine encounter. Do not treat this as unimportant noise.
My child, I comprehend the sensation you've recently felt, as though you have navigated through areas made faint by anticipation, roots hidden by doubt, and periods shadowed by sadness. You continually searched for brilliance, hoping it would break through the everyday, looking for an indication, a quick shimmer, a sudden burst. But then you began to ask, was it always this subdued? Or had the radiance simply left you? And I approach now to confirm. The illumination did not vanish. It was protected, held secure, hidden for this hallowed instant when your spirit could accept it without fear. And that instant is now. The glow you thought was fading is poised to emerge once more. But this time it will not flicker. This time it will not linger near uncertainty. This time it will saturate your whole being with its magnificence. The radiance will surpass your recollection, not due to any alteration in the light, but because of the transformation within you. You have been purified by grief, sharpened by silent thought, and made ready by endurance. You no longer